Halloween may be over, but in this morning's video, we get to try something a little scary. We get to try a customized Zeemods ISX Signature 600 engine. And welcome back. This is David Steele, and today, as I've just said, we're going to be driving a Zeemods ISX Signature 600. This is a customized version of the engine. I've been working on this torque curve for a while now, and it's due to be released at some point in the coming weeks, and that's quite exciting. The torque curve is almost there. It's got quite an aggressive shift pattern, causes it to upshift fairly early, so it doesn't feel as powerful as it should, but the idea is that you get reasonable fuel economy from it, and that's in automated mode. Of course, drop it in manual and you can use all that wonderful power and torque. Right, well, I'm going to get myself underneath this reefer double. Give it a bit of a clunk when I bang it on, and yep, there we go. Get the e-brake on, get the thing connected, and we're going to get on the road today. It's a fairly reasonable trip. It's a couple of hundred miles. It's a 35,000 pound load. We're probably grossing up just under 80,000 pounds, maybe 75,000. So it's not too much weight to trouble this engine with, and using a fairly compromised drivetrain, I suppose you might say. It's a 10-speed automated, so direct drive, with a 253 rear end. So it's not especially tall, but it's not especially short either. Top gear at 55 is about 1150 revs, give or take, so that should give us enough power in reserve to climb hills, together with, one would hope, fairly good fuel consumption. But we'll find out. Nothing quite like running down a road next to some trains that appear to be moving, just to give this machine a bit of a workout. And oh, I better stop. Yeah, okay. That was a bit of a harsh braking maneuver, but better to stop here than stop over the lines, especially if this railroad crossing turns red. And we're off. Traffic lights are the worst. Not so bad with this cargo, but if it's 100,000 pounds behind me, yeah, you want to avoid stopping if you can. Just requires so many gear shifts and so much effort just to get moving again. Yeah, fair dues. It's a lot less effort when it's automated. I don't have to worry about the clutch or the shifter, it just does everything for me. Mostly. Gonna flick to the wheel cam here once we get going in a few seconds. One of my favourite views. I like the sound, I like the viewpoint. There we go, a little bit slow off the mark. Yeah, we get a bit of exhaust from the right rear and intake noise from the front. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to settle back and just get on with it, I think. See how there, it kind of short shifts up into the next gear, and that kind of nerfs acceleration, but like I said earlier, it should be good for a consumption, all things being equal, and of course they rarely are.
Go straight.
And didn't quite work out. I'm in the right hand lane. I'm pretty certain that the right hand lane closes up here. Well, can't be helped. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think the lane splits. I've got to be in the left-hand lane, that's for sure. So let's tell people I'm moving across, and this white van's going to let me over, right? Where's that pickup truck? Either way, he's let me over. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Keep left and then turn left.
Okay, note to future self. Pop up an image of the torque curve here on the screen. So when I accelerate down this on-ramp, I can talk about where the engine produces its go-go. There we go. So peak power is about 1800 revs, and it's just over 600 horsepower for this engine. And peak torque is from 1150 RPM. It's rated 600 horsepower at the 2000 RPM governor, and it really needs above about 1500 revs to perform its best, but it also guzzles diesel when you do that, which is why the shift point is just over 1500 revs. So if you're going up a hill, it'll extend, but if you're not, it'll try and minimize consumption at the expense of performance. So here, this thing is accelerating fairly timidly and fairly quietly. The golden rule with this engine, if you can hear it, you can probably just about hear the sound of it slurping diesel. And this truck's geared so it's doing just over 70 at 1500 revs. It's something like 72. And I'm not likely to need to go quicker than that today. So again, it should help me with mileage. But note the word should.
You're going to hit something.
There as I go from off the power to on the power, the engine note changes, but it's still quiet, and that's a good sign. This is an unusual sounding engine, and I like it. I like it a lot. Coming up to a way station, so I bet you I'm going to have to stop. Yep, there we go. At least now I can demonstrate the engine brake sound. So again, it's kind of subtle. And I'm forcibly downshifting this automatic transmission because I really want to brake.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Let's see what she weighs in at. Oh, there we go. 77,500 pounds. So that was about what I was expecting. So I got a little bit of capacity if we were carrying more, but not so much. Okay, well, I gotta love these getting back on the highway into the right-hand lane maneuvers. So I guess we'll just have to watch the mirrors carefully.
Keep left.
Hey, Future David here. Two things. One, I've been driving alongside this red car for hours, so it seems. And two, my voice sounds tired. I've skipped through quite a distance because there really wasn't much to show you. I'm cruising along at the speed limit, and that was it. And soon, we're about to leave the highway. So let's get back to it. Yay, this is our exit. So we can't be far from our destination. Was a little savage on the gears there, but gotta stop. Okay, bit of traffic. Is this a one-way street where we have to turn right? Might be. What's a stop sign? Those are always fun because they can be a little bit random for the AI to negotiate. But seems to be going through okay. Seems to be anyway. Let's just roll up to there. It's like another Peterbilt maybe. Kenworth, and he's stopping. Why are you stopping? You're holding up traffic, sir. Why isn't the black? Oh, I see. I think our lane was blocked, and so they were just being very British. They were being very courteous about it. Well, that kind of makes sense. We should get to go soon. Let's wait for this. What is that? Is that a Taurus ahead of us? Ford Taurus? Oh, I see. Yeah. So the lanes are blocked. So it's not. He or she's not going to move off just yet. Whereas a human driver might, or would. Okay. Right. Let's see if I can go. So we'll roll up. I should technically stop. I'd stop anyway. Alright. Nicely done. Speed limit of 30 through this one-way system. I'm going to pull up next to this Ford Exploder. Because at least I'll fit that way. And then maybe the lights will turn to green. Maybe, or not. Well, it's fine. I wanted to stop anyway. Thanks for going to green right when I stop. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, in all fairness, it's fine. I'm almost at the destination, and this next light is probably going to be red when I get there. So that's okay by me. Yep, no left off nice and early. There's no point in rushing up to the light. And it might be green by the time I get here.
Go straight.
Might be. Gonna hold my breath though. Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Okay, I want to be in the right-hand lane, so let's take a look and move across if I can.
Do you even listen to me? Go straight.
Another red light, but that's interesting. There's like a bunch of autumn or fall colours on those pickups over there. I mean, I know pumpkin spice latte is a thing, but do you have to cover your car in that colour as well? Oh well. You do see some randomness in the game, and that's one of the ones. It's what, that 5, 6? Well, 6 copper coloured pickups. Perhaps they're just rusty. Alright, green light, let's go. So my destination's just up here on the right. So let's pull together some concluding thoughts about the customization to this engine. It's a smooth performer, I think, is maybe what springs to mind. You don't really get a feel for how rough or smooth an engine is in the game, but in terms of acceleration and the way I've tuned it, it's quiet, and it's much more progressive than it is if you manually shift. And Cummins say that this is either a heavy haul or a premium line haul engine. So I've tried to go for the premium line haul side of things. You know, you want that nice smooth roll on, roll off acceleration and reasonable mileage. It's nice and quiet. So that's how I've tuned the engine to work with an automated transmission, and it may not be to everyone's taste. I get that. I can only do it one way or the other unless I'm going to release 2 engine mods, and by I don't mean I. It's the Zeemods team that'll be doing the work there. So I think I'm happy with it. I like the word think. I love the sound it makes. It's got enough grunt to get up those hills. You do have to rev it sometimes, so you hear it. The transmission will do this where it can. I think I'm happy with it, but I'm curious to see what my mileage has been for this trip, because I've done 65, I've done 70. We'll find out in due course. Ooh, roundabout. I like roundabouts. This one's pretty big, so it's kind of a straightforward to maneuver around that one. Anyway, okay, we're pretty much here. I won't get the difficult parking because it's a double, so I'll just have to pretty much bump it into a spot and all will be good. So let's turn in. Try not to take out this no right turn sign. It's a favourite hobby of mine, taking out traffic signs.
Finally, we are here.
Look at that tail, the trailer even. Alright, let's do so. Yeah, no difficult parking. Where should I place it? It's just bump it straight in, just up here. So let's take it left. Straighten it up a little bit. I'm hoping to get 6 miles per gallon. It's a 600 horsepower engine. It's a 15 litre. Gearing is not that high. It'd be nice to get 6. But we're going to find out. And these are always so hard to judge, so I kind of line it up. I'm going to use the mirror to look to see when it turns from white to green. Let's keep it going. I usually cheat and use the external view, but let's just try and keep it inside. And almost. Oh, there we go. Right, external view time. Let's shut it down. Push T to unlock the trailer. And see how well we did. So 222 miles, just under 38 gallons. So yeah, it's just under 6, but close enough that it's pretty much 6. Hope you enjoyed the trip. Look out for their revised Zeemods engine coming soon. And you know what to do if you like this video, and you know what to do if you didn't. But thanks so much for your support, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.